Basically what we're going to do today is a little get ready with me video while we have a light chat about gender ideology in popular culture, specifically in advertising. As explained on sociologyguide.com, gender ideology refers to the attitudes regarding the appropriate roles, rights, and responsibilities of men and women in society. These ideologies emphasize the value of distinctive roles for women and men, which is where gender stereotypes come into play. The man is viewed to be the breadwinner of the household or the family, strong, dominant, and in power, whereas the female is seen to be more loving, submissive, and vulnerable. Douglas Biber and Susan Conrad explain in their text Variation in English, Multidimensional Studies that these stereotypes have been ingrained into our culture. However, over the last decade, significant changes have been made towards our attitude and representation of people, mainly women, in popular culture. Stereotypes are important as they allow us to categorize and make sense of the world. They become part of John Fiske's definition of social relations, allowing us to interpret signs and social relationships. It must be taken into account, though, that even though we have gender norms and other norms in social contexts, stereotypes should not fully define how we interpret the world. They should give us a basic understanding, which then allows us to make an informed decision on our own, rather than dictating our thought process. This becomes almost impossible due to the prevalence of advertising in our everyday lives. For the sake of making a point, I'm just going to focus on how women are portrayed. Often adverts containing women suggest that they are used to sell the product. The term sex sells has become popular in the recent decade and is often associated with adverts that use women in such a way that they are only sexual beings. This is done to associate attractive women with the brand or product, making it more appealing and come across as an attractive product. The women that are portrayed in the ads are often thin and flawless, bringing out the idea that women need to look this way to have worth. Advertising is everywhere, and because we are always looking at it, we start to gather ideas that this is how we are supposed to look and act, creating a whole range of health issues amongst all ages, genders, races, and sexualities. One brand that actively made a change to that, though, is Dove, with their Real Beauty campaign, which showed a diverse range of women to express the fact that we are all beautiful. Despite its positive message, it received major backlash on social media and comments on videos, as claimed by The Guardian. Most of the comments said that the campaign was emphasizing that beauty is all about appearance rather than personality traits, and was further implementing a negative mindset in women. This just goes to show that no matter how hard anyone tries to change societal norms, there are still going to be issues because gender stereotypes exist, and we are constantly playing a game of what is correct and incorrect. I'm here putting on makeup because I feel insecure about how I look, and I wholeheartedly believe that that is influenced by the media and how they portray women in advertising. It's pretty ironic that I'm talking to you about it, even though I believe no one should have to give into societal gender norms and standards, no matter who they are.